it just shocked me to see that nomination withdrawal for Jared. I mean, to me, he was like the best person for the job. And so, what exactly do you think happened?
Oh, it's quite clear what happened. I've talked to Jared about this. I think other people have as well. His donations to Democrats in the past, and he gave to both parties for pragmatic reasons, were well known. Going back to the beginning of his nomination, the president knew about it. What happened was that Elon Musk, when he was in Washington, D.C., made a lot of enemies. And in trying to make changes in various departments, he incurred the wrath of cabinet officials, and he incurred the wrath of people, including Sergio Gore within the Office of Personnel Management, which basically signs off on federal hires. And Elon was trying to get people hired, and he was, as he does, running roughshod. Well, some of these people had the political stick to sort of stand up to him. And as soon as it was clear Elon was leaving Washington, D.C., like literally as he was walking out the door, they saw an opportunity to stab him in the back and take out Isaacman as administrator. And it wasn't, I don't think it was super personal against Isaacman, but it was just like, Elon had helped put him in that position to be NASA administrator. And so, they were going to take him out. They were able to sort of make a stronger case to the president that he had given to Democrats, and maybe they found some people that Isaacman had given to that Trump personally didn't like. And so they just sort of underlined that and underscored it and took him out. But it was literally people within the Office of Personnel Management seeking to take some revenge on Musk.
That is so petty. And I feel like it's like one of the worst decisions, I mean, the fact that NASA could be leaderless for up to a year. When is the last time that happened?
It took a long time to get Bridenstine confirmed as administrator during the first Trump administration. But the agency had good leadership in absentia. Like the acting administrator had some power, some decision-making ability, and a little bit more independence from the politicals. That's not the, and also Vice President Mike Pence was clearly going to head the Space Council, was playing a role, and more involved. And I think J.D. Vance is eventually going to head the National Space Council, but I think it's going to be too late to need. That's not going to be set up for a while. We're just really in a position this time where it's very clear to me that is the Office of Management and Budget, whose priority it is to keep federal costs down. Hey, look, we need to control federal costs. But their priorities are to keep costs down, and a personal priority of Russ Vought is just very anti-science. It's not space people running the show, making these decisions. It's budget people, and that's very harmful. And I don't see that changing in the coming months.